All right, at station number 2, we are going to be solving problems that are missing the whole, okay, or the total. These problems are often worded as 20% of what number is 15. Okay, for these problems, you are given the part and the percent. Okay, remember, these are the problems where I wanted us to take out that meaning and say 20%, cross off that of what number is 15, because 20% is equal to 15. Okay. To solve a problem that is missing the whole, or the total, you use a double number line. Okay, because we want to know what is 100%. What is that whole equal to? You can follow these steps. First, we're going to create a double number line. Okay, labeling 0% at the beginning and 100% at the end on the very top number line. Okay, so we're going to have two number lines. I always like to put percent on the top. Okay, so we're labeling the beginning 0, the end 100. All right, we are going to place the percent that we are given in approximately the right place in the top number line. So if we're given 20% from 0 to 100, I would say 20% is approximately like right here. Okay, on the percent number line. Then you are going to place the part that you are given in the problem on the bottom number line underneath the percent that we were given in the problem. So underneath 20%, we were given 15. 20% is equal to 15, so those should be lined up on top of each other. All right. Then we are going to do step number 4, count by an equal interval so that you can include the percent you were given as well as count up to 100. So counting by 5s, 10s, 20s, 25s, etc. Okay, on the percent line. So here we can count by 20s and we could get to 100. So we could just keep counting by 20s. Okay, if we're given a number like 30, now we cannot count by 30, 60, 90, we're not going to get to exactly to 100. But we can go down and count by something else that would include 30 and also get us to 100, which might be like 10s. Okay. We want to create equivalent ratios for the bottom number line by counting or multiplying by ratios we already have. So for example, if we're counting by 20s, and then we go to 40. Well, 20 times 2 is 40, so 15 times 2 is 30. So we're just creating equivalent ratios, okay, all the way until we get up to that 100%, which would be our answer down here. Okay, which last step I just kind of said, we're going to find the equivalent ratio for under 100%, and that is what is going to be our answer. All right, let's do an example to refresh. You are competing in a free throw contest. You make 6 free throws. You make 40% of the free throws you attempted. So you made 6, and that was equal to 40%. How many free throws did you attempt? So they want to know how many free throws were there total. Okay, so let's pull out that meeting. Let's write that is statement. Percent is a number from our word problem. So we're given 40% is equal to, because that's how many we made, and how many we made as a number is 6. So 40% is 6. Okay, from there we can start drawing our number lines. Okay, when it's a word problem, we want to label each number line. So the top one is percent. The bottom one will be talking about how many free throws. Okay, we want to put in our zeros and our 100, and what's under 100 would be our answer. So I'm just going to circle that to make it stand out. All right, so now I have 40%. Now, could I count by 40s and get myself to 100? No, I could not. Okay, 40, 80, 120, it would not land right on 100. But we can count by something else that would include 40. Okay, you could count by 10s, but even easier, you can count by 20s. Okay, now this does not have to be perfectly spaced out. Okay, it's just got to be somewhat close. Okay, so we have 40%, which is equal to 6. So under the 40%, we put 6. Okay, and if 40% is 6, what would 20% be? Half of that. would be 3, because half of 6 is 3. So now we're going to notice we're counting by 3's on the bottom. So we could do 20 times 3 to get 60, 3 times 3 to get 9, or you could just be counting by 3's on the bottom. You would get 15 to be what that 100% is. So our answer would be 15 free throws. Okay, and don't forget to add on that label when it is a word problem. All right, so now in your station you are going to be answering the next 4 practice problems and then checking your answers when you're done. Okay, you're using a double number line for every single one of these problems. Okay, then you make sure you check your answer.